So I've come to Brawley to look at John's Investigator on a pretty good trailer. Boats registered, trailers registered, good wheels, good tread on the tyres, big rollers. New guiding bunks on the side, trailer lights, it all looks in pretty good nick. Bottom whole boat looks like it's original gel coat. Standard Investigator mast with a mast headlight and the Windex, and a giant cover which is pretty handy. Standard furler, comes with all the Investigators I've seen. All the rails are pretty tired like all the others I've seen. Stainless is good, stanchions look good. Timber handholds on the cabin, looking pretty good nick, 2 solar panels. Standard mast, jam cleats for the jib sheets. These are presumably maybe for spinnaker or Shannara or something. Aluminium cleat and the standard bracket that seemed to come with all the old Investigators. Pacemaker product. Not spring loaded, but they seem to work okay. Great locker with an auto helm. A battle stick extension for the tiller. Just there. Great lockers. Investigators have great lockers. There's the fitting for the autopilot. There's the pin for the autopilot. Bits and pieces in here, some big boys. Fenders, ropes. What else? Not sure, a bit of a bag of tricks in there. Good washboards in ply. It's a Plastimo compass, I'm pretty sure, with healing inclinometer, which is really handy on these little boats. Uphaul line needs a little bit of work. 2 solar panels, enough to keep this battery topped up. And this looks like original gel coat, and someone's put some non-skid on it, which makes it look pretty good. Tied up a few spots here and there with some touch up, it'll come up really well. One of the first things you notice is that the windows are pretty crazed, so you need some new windows, which is probably a good thing. So these days, you know, double-sided 3M tape and some Sikaflex, you'd probably replace these for a few $100s, I think. Well worth doing. Cushions look good. Porta potty under here, which looked in good nick. Net lockers, cockpit seats. Quite a good idea, is this folding step with a monster 120 amp hour redback battery. Cabin lights, light, little internal compass, which doesn't really work, I don't think. EPIRB and a 27 meg. No, little VHF, I think. Channel 16, yeah, there it is. And these really great little lockers in here, which are very cute and very handy. I love these little lockers. Another cabin light. All in all, it's actually a really tidy little boat. They'll need a bit of wiring work. Look, that's the port and starboard lights. That one looks like it's disconnected, but Won't be too much work to fix it up. Switch block there, and the rig is a pretty standard Investigator rig all round. Standard mast wires, fittings, furler, all look in pretty good shape. To me they all seem to stand up pretty well at the time. This one's got the mast support instead of the upside down rudder, which is a great idea. Little cover over the pintles so you can get to them. Great little boat. These are the original Lee sails, and I have unfurled these sails. This is boat number 150, which was, I think, towards the end of a run of around 170. That slides well. Typical jib tracks, lowers. As you know, there's a twin backstay on the end there, and that's your main sheet attachment down there in front of the mast stand. It's actually a pretty tidy little boat. A lot of fun to sail. Hull identification registration. Here's its auxiliary, and there's a little auxiliary with it and a tank that came for its little tender, but I don't think it's a tender.